It looks like Twitter is in for some real big trouble. Following their arrogant response to the summons of the Parliamentary Committee on Information Technology, the committee has refused to entertain their request until the CEO himself turns up for the meeting. Recently, Twitter India was summoned by a parliamentary committee to submit its view on the subject of safeguarding citizens' rights on social or online news media platform. The summons was sent by the Parliamentary Committee on Information Technology headed by BJP leader Anurag Thakur. It was also reported that officials from Twitter India will appear before the committee on February 11 at 3 p.m. and present their case. First, they declined and then they agreed to send its representatives to the Parliamentary Committee on Information Technology. As per the tweet posted by the news agency ANI, the Twitter Asia head along with Twitter India representatives including Mahima Kaul, Twitter India policy head were present for the Parliamentary Committee meeting. However, in a unanimous decision taken in the presence of committee head BJP MP Anurag Thakur, the committee refused to entertain the request of any of the members of Twitter India until they came up with the CEO or at least the global operations head. That's not all. Keeping in mind the arrogant response the committee initially received, they also issued a deadline of 15 days for the same. For those unaware, social media site Twitter was under the radar for its heavily biased policies in dealing with various ideologies. It shamelessly peddled propaganda as favored by left liberals. Also, Mahima Kaul, public policy and governance head of Twitter India, has been very vocal in her support for Rahul Gandhi. In fact, several of her tweets revealed her alleged anti-Modi and pro-Rahul Gandhi bias. And this politically biased approach seems to be a perfect explanation for Twitter India's ideologically biased approach. Irked by such blatant favoritism, the Parliamentary Committee decided to summon the Twitter CEO or at least the global operations head, asking them to explain how fundamental rights of citizens could be safeguarded on the mentioned platform. Interestingly, in a rather arrogant and contemptuous reply, the officials from Twitter refused to appear before the committee, citing short duration of notice. The hypocrisy of the social media site was clearly visible in the reply of its officials. However, with the stern reply of the committee, it is clear that the NDA government this time is no pushover. It is no surprise that the data colonization is a growing menace and social media websites have been quite instrumental in giving it an undue edge in the field of information technology. To make matters worse, the intense bias that people calling the shots in the organization have is not only harmful to their own sites but also the entire digital world. In such a circumstance, the bold attitude of the Indian Parliamentary Committee in just the right degree was much needed. We hope you liked the video. Do share your views in the comment section below. Goodbye. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.